Okay, thank you all for coming. As you all know, and as you can see from the marks on the asphalt and on the grounds, we've been skating on this way before the grand opening, but we're here to celebrate the official grand opening of the front skate park renovations today. I'm happy to welcome a couple of folks that are going to help me with the opening today. Speaking today will be my boss, St. Paul Mayor Chris Coleman, who along with both council wards have been instrumental in bringing this amenity to life. Also with me is Councilmember Tau, who represents this area, and then Councilmember Amy Braun, who represents the area directly across the street. I also want to thank the third layer and Mark Rodriguez. Mark Rodriguez is here. He's going to speak with us. Mark grew up here and skated on this before this facility was here back in the day, so he's going to share some words with us. I also want to thank and recognize our professional staff. So if you like what you see here, thank Dave Renzani. Dave helped bring this place to life. Also with us is Canton Russell. Canton from Zantec, who's our consultant, help us do this work. Canton, thank you for being here. Also recognizing former council member Lee Helgen is with us here. Lee helped us with the financing for this project when he was working with us. So this renovation was desperately needed. It's part of our plan to bring emerging recreations, these skating activities, recreation for this teen group and demographics to all areas of St. Paul. It's been a long time coming, and without further ado, I'd like to welcome to the podium St. Paul Mayor Chris Coleman.
Thanks, Mike. I'll be real quick so you guys can get back to your skating. It's really fun to see that this park has already been used as much as it has. Great to see all of you out here, because when we have amenities like this, when we have great facilities, it really provides a lot of different range of options for people. Not everybody wants to just have a gym. Not everyone wants to just have a certain type of recreation. But when you have a skate park, it really draws a great cross-sector of folks. This is not the only skate park that we want to have in the city of St. Paul. We want to have more. We want to have them in every corner of the city, make it easier for people to get to, and so hopefully that's one of the goals that we can get to as quick as possible. But the fact of the matter is, this is a great partnership, a lot of support, as Mike mentioned, from Lee when he was on the council, our current council, continuing to support that. So I want to thank Parks and Rec for all the work that they did to get this ready. It's a great design, great effort, and the only unfortunate thing is we're probably going to have some snow fairly soon, so it might make it a little harder to skate, but I suspect you guys will figure out a way to still use it all through the winter. And so congratulations, and let's skate.
Thank you, Mayor Coleman. Thank you, Councilmember Braun, Director Mike Hom, the community members for making the front skate park a reality. This is a great asset to our community. I'm so pleased to see how beautiful it's been redesigned and available for all of us to enjoy. You know, this is another fine example of why St. Paul is one of the best places to live and raise a family. I'm glad you agree. When city leaders take the time to bring people together to listen and to learn and to dedicate the resource to ensure residents have quality recreation facility, this is what we have. I'd also like to give a special thank you to the community and all the youth that participated in the process to design this park. Clearly, by the amount of use that we've seen today, you've done a great job. So let's go out there, let's spread the word, tell our friends and our neighbors to make sure that they're aware of this incredible asset for them to enjoy this park. The redesigned park offers opportunity for all of us to connect, to build community, and transform this neighborhood. And so I look forward to the future of Front Skate Park. Thank you so much. All right, and my colleague, Councilmember Braun, who's been very supportive of this.
Thank you. As Di said, I'm Councilmember Amy Braun, and this is by far the coolest setting for a press conference I've ever seen, so thank you all for being here. I had the opportunity to sit in on one of the very last planning sessions for the skate park, and it was really a cool experience to see that the park users were really directing and helping form what we see here today, so that was an incredible deal. And then I drive down Front Avenue. That's the best way to get to my house from downtown, and I've watched day after day and week after week as this things came to life. It took a little while to get off the ground, but once it started being built, it happened really quickly. So it's been fun to watch it grow. When it finally opened, I stopped by and talked to a couple of the skateboarders, and I was really happy to hear their rave reviews about this park. I thought that was great. But then I talked to one of my neighbors, Paul Camp, who owns Camp Grocery up the road, and he said he was originally not too excited about this project, but since it's been put in, he's been so pleased with the park users and the way they respect the park and the way they respect the neighborhood. So clearly we've got a winning situation all around, so thank you very much for that. Give yourselves a round of applause for that. So all of this said, it's very fitting that our next speaker, and I think our last speaker, is a former resident of the neighborhood and also a user of the old Front Avenue skate park. How wonderful to have a public space lead to a passion, which leads to a real-life career. So help me welcome Mark Rodriguez from the legendary Third Layer.
All right. Well, cool. Thanks for having me, you guys. Like she said, I grew up over on the west side of St. Paul, skateboarding through the 90s, and it's pretty cool to be out here today and see what's going on here on this side of the river. You know, I moved to Minneapolis when I was 18. When we grew up skating over here, there was literally nothing. You know, it was bomb the hill, go downtown, and just be a skateboarder. When we started getting parks, when the original Front Street Park went up, we looked at it as a blessing. It was awesome to be able to have terrain that we had never had access to, but it had always felt like all of the skateboarding was in Minneapolis when I was a kid. So to come back now and to see all of you guys out here ripping, participating in what I think is one of the best skateboard scenes in the entire country is awesome. So I appreciate all you guys out here. Keep doing what you're doing, man, and help these guys make the right decisions to get more skate parks built in this city because we need them. Thank you.
1, 2, 3.